Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up we have Wild One, and they will have a power advantage here. They're coming up against Lightning Hands. So here we go. This one's scheduled in the middleweight division.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, the Wild One from the United States of America. They are the SCI title holder. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands from the United Kingdom. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the orange trunks,
so they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter. Nice counter shot. All hands on deck. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting.
And the Wild One gets dropped. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. One, two, three, four.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Absolutely crazy.
There's the bell for round two. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Not a lot lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. No rest for the weary. The champion is back for another defense. That left hook just missed. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Hold that thought! They're always looking for... And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not... The bell rings, and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The right hook misses. Parries that jab away. Good counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. There's a counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with the straight left. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A lot of effort being exerted here. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
on to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. Where was the defense? And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You are ready.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. And we may see an early stoppage here. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
just saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of